Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain here again with EM Destroyer and Boosh. And Destroyer went through a little wardrobe change of his own.
Yeah.
As I was leaving the house tonight, my fucking kid, my 16-year-old daughter, I was going down through my list of stuff I had to pack, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. What am I forgetting? She said, your wardrobe changes because you're a diva. So apparently diva number 2 was feeling left out.
You know,
we're both attention whores, folks. I
go with the same old thing. I go with the same old thing, but we have multiple videos, but you spread them out pretty well.
Boosh, your track record speaks for itself.
Paper boys make less than the rest of us.
Well, I don't know.
Paper persons.
Paper person. You're right. We need to be up to date for the times. You know what?
The thing is,
oh no.
The thing is, I'm not a contractor.
Boosh, you can be
for
my
the paper.
paper boy.
I actually work for the company.
I wish I had the Herbert voice. You could be my paper boy.
You can be my paper boy.
Muslim paper boy. All right,
come on, let's go.
we
Game face.
We gotta stop crapping on Boosh because he actually supplied the beer tonight.
Thank you, Boosh.
And I supplied the other beers that we're going to be doing later.
Several going on, hopefully, as long as batteries last. Now, we were talking about this just a minute ago. I didn't know that Cushnoc did a double dad pants. I knew about gigantic dad pants. If they're regular, I think it's a regular IPA. Gigantic. Thank you. Holy shit! We can tell which one of us is most sober right now.
Well,
somehow
he's squinting pretty hard right now.
I know. He's probably stoned too.
He's Asian.
Well, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
He ran over.
Or they ever were.
He ran over a skunk on the way here.
A skank?
Well, it was already. It was already dead.
Boosh, what was their name?
But he hit it anyway. We're gonna roll up smelling like weed. Double dad pants, and I love the fact that they did do the double dad.
They did
logo down there.
That's a good touch.
Yes. Cushnoc is amazing. I was just there the other night with Fingers.
They're actually in Augusta, Maine.
And we
right on Water Street.
Yes,
but they also have a satellite place in the
annex on Route 3.
Route 3 in Augusta still, yes. But it's right on the town line.
And I'll say the same thing I always say about Cushnoc. If you're going to go there, by all means, check out the tap room. They've got good food, good beers, but make sure you go around back and check out the tasting room, because the tasting room is where they keep the good shit that they don't put on tap for everybody who doesn't know about it.
You got to know about it. You gotta ask about it.
And it's where they have the crowler machine. And you can get a crowler, nice 32-ounce fucking can. For one thing, it looks even more impressive than double fisting Foster's cans to be double fisting crowlers. If you can't handle 64 ounces of beer in one night, fuck off.
What about Boosh's little girly hands?
I don't have girly hands.
I think you could wrap them slender little
things around something thick.
Well, with your sausage fingers.
Hey, those sausage.
Wait a minute. I'm glad you said fingers when you're pointing at my fucking crotch. Are you done?
Yes.
Can we move
all right.
on?
Let's move on. Because the battery's getting dead. So
that's a good enough
getting
excuse.
Dead.
That is a flocculent hazy beer.
Yes.
I did remember the coaster for our second beer this time.
Good job.
Thanks. You guys both reminded me. But the Flex and Flocks are very fine, and they're not floating around too much. They're kind of staying put, which means the beer itself is probably almost as viscous as the particulates that are floating in it.
Yeah. And really is not much of a...
it's not as hazy as the last one we did.
No.
There's no real fragrance coming from it either.
You're not getting anything?
I'm not getting much.
Really?
Are you? Your allergies, you said, were acting up earlier, because I'm getting.
I'm getting a little bit of floral and a little bit of piney.
But you're not getting like an overpowering.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's not crazy, but I'm.
No, you get something.
I'm getting something, but it's just not
punching you in the face.
Right, like I'd expect a double IPA or a double.
No.
Well,
whatever.
just remember, not long ago we did a quad.
True. True, but even that wasn't that bad neither.
And even cleansing with water, we're not going to completely wash the palate, but I do see what you're saying about the floral, which is nice for me, because I don't always get floral. I'm just try to say this once. I'm only mostly keyed towards citrus and pine. So anything other than that is nice for me. I know you guys moved on. You're tired of listening to me talk, so you're saying, so I'm gonna say.
Well, no. I was just done. I was done sniffing,
He was done sniffing and he was looking at it.
and nothing new was coming through.
Done smelling in my mouth.
You almost do have to chew it a little bit.
A little bit. Like I said, a nice.
Well, I mean, you look at it; it's not super hazy. I mean,
right as far as that goes, yes.
Right.
But
there's a medium mouthfeel, but there's a bit of texture to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know I cut you off there, but
you're right. You're right. There's a little bit of texture to it that you, and I'm wondering if they filtered the hops or if they just threw them in.
I don't know. It might be an unfiltered.
Because usually they take
is taking on a lot of popularity these days.
Usually with hops, they'll take a cheesecloth bag and stick it in.
Filter it out some.
Yeah, unless they dry hop it, in which case you're just totally. I'm not going to read the label. I just want to know what I think of it. Nice medium.
I like it.
With a bit of grain.
Yeah, I like it. It's not overpowering. I'm guessing it's a little, probably about the 7-8 alcohol content.
I believe it was 8.
It's not overpowering.
It's not overpowering.
8.5.
And neither is the hops. Hops profile.
It's a balanced beer.
It really is. It's also refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
But you could sit next to a fire and actually have it.
I could sit
anywhere
on
and
the
have
back
it.
deck of Cushnoc's brewery and
Right.
I could sit
and
up
watch
the Cushnoc's tap room
and watch the Kennebec
Get reserved seating
with a nice crab rangoon pizza.
Yep.
That's one of their menu items, by the way. Wood-fired pizza too inside.
Amen to that. That is good. That is really good.
A very good beer.
Solidly put together.
But I mean, in reality, how many misses do they have?
As far as Cushnoc, no,
none for me.
None for me neither.
Exactly.
I'm putting them right up there with Bigelow and a couple of other local breweries. I'm just saying
Bigelow is out of Skowhegan.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
The Bigelow and Cushnoc, and it used to just be Bigelow, but Cushnoc came along.
Yep.
And those are two local breweries for me that have had no misses.
Well,
ever.
they're within 20 miles of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, to have no misses,
that's
says a
impressive.
lot.
Yes.
I mean, it's like you're experimenting, you're putting new shit out there, and you're not getting misses.
Nope.
Yep. Other than the floral and the aroma, in terms of the overall hop profile, I'm getting a nice grainy backbone, but I'm not getting like wheat or rye or anything specific. I'm just getting nice graininess to it. Into smokiness, maybe.
Yeah. You're not picking shit out of your teeth.
No. But it's going down easy.
Yeah.
Too fucking
Very,
easy for
like I said,
8%.
very refreshing, and it would actually be good next to a campfire.
Yeah. But I mean, that's a good solid, like, APV. I mean, you're not getting anything overwhelming. You're not getting anything like meh.
Yep.
You're getting a perfect balance.
And you're not getting anything overwhelming in the hop flavor.
No, it's very subtle.
Which actually puts me off from the IPAs.
Usually.
Usually.
But you've got two winners in a row on IPAs for you tonight. Which
we're going to win you over.
Yep.
We're going to win you over.
Well,
exactly.
Like I said, of the big domestic brews,
Miller Lite
actually has that slighter, bit more.
I'll go for a Miller.
Bud or
it has a bit more of a hoppy flavorness, and actually, if you go down the line, Miller Lite's the only one that actually has that hopping bitterness.
Yes, which turns a lot of people off. But hey, I can't remember what the actual first IPA that I had that kind of put me off them.
And see, Devil's Advocate, what's the first one that put us to them? Monkey Fist really drew me into
the original formulation of Monkey Fist.
No, Monkey Fist
hopped it down and made it more appealing to the masses after.
Boo!
Exactly. The original logo said
that was the great
as
that
far as I
flying across the screen
at the Brewfest.
Yeah, he was gonna punch you in the face with a nice burst.
And it did, and it was epic.
But now it's just like
I don't think I did.
Monkey Swing IPA.
Remember the
I don't think
Armory?
it actually did. As far as Monkey Fist, I don't
It
think
did.
they did. I don't think it was Monkey Fist that did. It was something else that just turned me off of that real bitter,
Never a big fan of IPAs until I
Was
dropped.
it grapefruit IPAs that kind of like turned you
Maybe.
off? Because you get that grapefruit, you get that pungent
No,
IPA taste.
not the grapefruit.
He was always on
it's
the
more
fence.
it was more of the real piney.
See, I don't
spicy.
mind those. It's the grapefruit ones that kind of like.
Well,
He was always
Let
on
me-
the fence until I dropped a Stone Ruin 10 on him.
Ooh.
And the Ruin
The thing
10
is,
just
that-
kicked his fucking ass, and after that, he's had more of an
Yeah,
appreciation
yeah,
I've
for
had
the
more
less
appreciation-
hoppy
Well,
beer.
yeah,
along
his
with,
eyes
along
to
with
it,
the
yeah,
Marsh Island
exactly.
Swayze, which was another IPA that just
Swayze was good.
Perfectly balanced.
yes,
Mhm.
and that's the other one that kicked me into it.
Yeah. To me,
And-
if you've got an IPA, you got to like dial. Like for somebody like you, who's not a big IPA guy, you have to dial it in correctly
Right.
to get somebody who's not an IPA drinker to drink an IPA.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I have gotten better.
I think
Mhm.
And
You
Ronnie,
have.
you and I actually, I mean, we've done the Southern Tier
well, you're a bigger fan of the Southern Tier dessert beers, but we're not going to go off into that.
Well, no,
Like
The
cream
lights
pie
on
beers?
yeah, no.
Whoopie pie beer.
The two-time
2X
IPA that they had.
Yep, you were a big fan.
And
of that. It was
the thing about Southern Tier is the way they are so. When you look at the label,
when they
that's exactly
describe
what you
their
talk.
beer, it's
That's exactly what you
you're gonna
taste.
get.
And that's exactly what you get.
Mhm.
The two-time IPA that they had was excellent.
There are no surprises.
And
And their Black Series dessert beers, when they say whoopie pie
Well,
or chocolate stout or thick
Right.
mint,
the thick
it's
mint,
like a thin mint cookie.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
thick as
oh,
fuck.
the chocolate.
Chocolate. Mm-hmm.
And well, we had that at that Brewfest there a little while ago. But
Well, we also reviewed it on camera too.
yes, we did.
The Blackwater series from Southern Tier. All right, so without going too far into the weeds, we get what you're saying. The IPA
And-
has to be a perfectly balanced IPA for you to like it, and
For
you
me to like it.
are not an IPA guy,
Or a
but-
certain like demographic per
Right.
se.
Which actually, I guess that's for every friggin' thing, even a stout, porter,
Right.
lager, or whatever.
Right.
when they're put together right, you appreciate them.
Yeah.
And what we're looking at right here is
It's
They
a
have-
good balance.
they actually have
It's
the good
crafted
balance.
really well.
well
Yes.
put together IPA.
Yes.
I'm not getting specific, like overwhelming pine, citrus, floral, grassy, earthy, dank notes. I'm just getting
A generic, like regular
mouthful of hops, bitterness
Mm-hmm.
that's fucking
Well,
good.
Yeah.
You know what?
You're not
what,
getting
what are we rating this at?
No, wait. You're not getting something that's like a 10 here and then like a low here. You're getting like a well balanced and crafted beer across the board for any
And that's
IPA drinker.
That's actually what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling.
Yeah. So let's move to a rating here.
For 2 in a row, folks, I don't know what order I'm posting these in, but we did number 1 Dad from
That was a 5.
from Liquid Riot before
That
this.
was a vibe.
And I honestly, I'm hitting this with a 5 out of 5 as well. Because this is, again, a perfectly well-rounded, well put together beer. There is nothing that I can complain about. And I'm getting that legitimate, wow, this is perfectly rounded reaction. So,
Yes.
Boosh, what do you think?
5.
I'm going to give it
Me
a
too.
4.5 out of 5.
okay.
Because I'm going to
But its taste is
biasly
different.
compare it to that last one that we did. Where
I
that
gotcha.
was like, you got that like pow in your face, which as an IPA
Right.
fan, I really love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is more like, not per se generic, but it's not giving me that like in your face that I really like.
It's not hitting you as hard.
Right, because I
Say
love
that.
IPAs.
Mhm.
Yep.
Whereas Boosh, he's not an IPA drinker.
No.
I love IPAs, so
They are growing on
that
it.
Dad one was like amazing, and this one
Yeah.
is great,
Yeah.
but not on the same
Not on
level.
the same level
but
for you.
a 4.5 for sure.
Well, folks, that's the thing about beers.
It's all
Your taste
subjective.
is subjective, and one is not going to hit the same person the same way as another. There are times when we are completely in agreement and in concert and everything else. There are other times Boosh will rate some shit as a 1 and I'll rate it as a 5.
Yeah. And that isn't even just for beers. That's for like spirits.
Or I'll say a V8.
Remember the jalapeno vodka?
I mean,
well, Boosh loves every penis, but
what? No.
Anyway, no, the jalapeno vodka, yeah.
Yeah, the jalapeno vodka. Roddy and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Boosh was a little on the fence for it.
So, but yeah, taste is subjective.
Remember that Brewfest a few years ago?
No.
Exactly.
Nobody remembers that Brewfest. We'll crap on him because he's our friend.
Well,
Boosh, you're the shit.
I think I know what you're thinking too, but
yeah. But in the grand scheme of things, opinions are opinions, and that's why we do this shit.
Yeah.
And this is our opinion on this beer.
To me, my 4.5. If I can get Boosh to a 5 on an IPA,
that's a win.
That's
in
amazing.
And of itself.
Yep.
So for Boosh to identify an IPA as a 5, I could give it a 1 and I don't care because he's giving it a 5 and I'm smiling.
And I'm glad he's loving it.
Yeah.
Because he bought it anyway. So even if it sucked, we both win. Love you, buddy. Anyway, that's,
you're right.
This is just our take on this beer. Hit us up down below in the comments or the email link. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Hope you found it entertaining.
No, it's moving.
That was just the chair?
Did you just shit yourself?
Okay.
No, I didn't.
I thought the same thing. I thought he lifted up his leg, blew one out.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we'll know in about 2 seconds. You guys won't. Anyway, hit us up down below in the comments or the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about Double Dad Pants. Fucking major score and a big win. Thank you, Boosh.
Thank you, Boosh.
Cushnoc Brewing.
Yes.
Out of Augusta.
Out of Disgusta.
Disgusta.
Hit them up if you're in that town.
Yep.
While you're down there, make sure to like and share the video. Don't forget
Capital
to subscribe
City.
to the channel.
Capital City.
Most people think it's Bangor,
The capital
Portland,
city.
but Augusta is our capital.
No, Bangor is the Queen City.
The Queen City. That's where we are now.
Everywhere Boosh goes is the Queen
I was
City.
gonna say there's only one.
Shut up over there.
Until next time, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
Peace out.
Keep drinking.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna do it. I'm gonna take my time with this.
Yep.
But Boosh is better at swallowing than either of us.
And my chain.